Chairman of the Presidential Advisory Committee Against Corruption, Professor Itse Sagay, has thrown his weight behind the claim by Asiwaju Bola Tinubu on attempts to sabotage his presidential bid through naira redesign and fuel scarcity. Asiwaju had, during his rally on Abeokuta on Wednesday, said the current fuel crisis and the scarcity of the redesigned naira notes were artificially created to discourage people from voting for the APC and sabotage his election. Reacting to the development, Professor Sagay said he is surprised that President Muhammad Buhari has not called the central bank governor Godwin Emefiele to order on his insistence that there is no going back on the January 31st deadline. Well, joining me via Zoom is Itse Sagay, a member of the All Progressive Congress. Welcome to the show, Mr. Itse. Good evening.
Hello. Thank you. Good evening. Thank you for having me.
All right. I would like to have your thought on this, Mr. Itse. The whole thing going on and the idea of Sagay reacting and standing with Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, saying that indeed there is a sabotage. What's your reaction?
Well, Asiwaju is the front runner in this election. He's the biggest stakeholder in the race. He clearly has a voice. If you feel strongly about a particular policy and the way it's being conducted, he has a duty to speak on behalf of a lot of Nigerians who are voiceless, a lot of Nigerians who are equally concerned, and who are worried, and whose livelihood has been affected by this policy. That is one. Two, he has information too. And if, in his wisdom, he has reasons to suspect that there is sabotage, I think Nigerians will pay a lot of attention to that. We can't have election in about 2 weeks, and someone is sabotaging the economy. And if that is true, it is a matter for investigation, and the federal government is duty-bound to investigate. The president has a duty to protect this economy from any form of sabotage. And that is not it's not a basis, it's not a reason for people to think that there is an issue between Asiwaju Tinubu and President Muhammadu Buhari. Their role is to complement each other. And in a way, as the candidate of the party, as the flag bearer of the party, is also looking out for the president and looking out for the government. They work in tandem. The issue, it is for the issue to be flagged, and it is for the people concerned to look at it and provide a solution. Then you also notice that since he spoke, a lot of actions have followed. The House of Representatives, they were invited the CBN governor. The Senate has passed a bill, a motion to support the extension, of the change. And the CBN has come under pressure to extend it by 10 days. That shows that there's a reason at some point. There will be a reason for collaboration, and their role is indeed complementary. Wherever there is a disparity of thought, I think that people, of critical stakeholders within, the government and the party will be able to resolve that. But I want to encourage the federal government to look at wherever the sabotage is coming from and see how they can tackle it.
All right, Mr. Sagay, do you also think Bola Tinubu was really accusing the opposition party, that's PDP, of sabotage the scarcity of fuel as well as naira redesign?
I didn't get that clearly. Can you take that again?
I'm asking if you think Bola Tinubu is, referring to PDP to be behind the whole sabotage with the scarcity of fuel and as well the naira redesign.
Well, I didn't get that, but I suspect what you're asking is an option of the first question, that why would he think that there's a sabotage?
No, I'm asking.
Well,
Bola Ahmed Tinubu came out saying more like he is referring to PDP, the opposition party, of the sabotage in the scarcity of fuel as well as naira redesign.
yes, whatever there is an election. Bola Tinubu is the flag bearer of the ruling party. Now we have these issues of one, the fuel scarcity, two, the naira redesign issue. Of course, it is to the advantage. If there is crisis now, it is to the advantage of the opposition party. So it is not far-fetched if we begin to suspect that perhaps they are behind the sabotage. And you will notice that the PDP is suddenly very quiet. There is support of all the issues, and you wonder why. Nigerians are going through a lot of agony, and the PDP is celebrating. There is fuel scarcity, and this is beyond politics. I don't know why, a political party plays politics with everything. There are issues. People are effectively sabotaging the economy, and a major political party is clapping for them. If Nigerians are suffering because of the machinations of a few of us, it is an issue where all parties, all stakeholders must come together and condemn. It shouldn't be only Asiwaju Tinubu that should be condemning all of this. It shouldn't be only Asiwaju Tinubu that should be speaking up for Nigerians at this critical time. Other critical stakeholders, including flag bearers or other political parties, should equally be concerned. Where they are not concerned, Nigerians should begin to suspect that they don't mean well for the country. And you will see clearly that if anyone were to shy away from facing the fact and speaking the truth of power at this time, it should be Asiwaju Tinubu. But look, he faces this election in 2 weeks, but it is an indication that it places the welfare of Nigerians over and above his personal ambition.
All right, Mr. Saliu, you now also have your reaction with the recent news that CBN has extended this deadline thing by 10 days. How would you react to that?
Well, it is a welcome development, but it's not enough. They should do more than 10 days. And look, this is a democracy. Just yesterday, the Senate passed the motion, extending it by about 5 months, up to the end of June. I think that they should be thinking in that direction. We are supposed to be working together. The Senate cannot be, the National Assembly cannot be going right, and the CBN is going left. No, the National Assembly is speaking for the people. And they have constituencies. They have got feedback from their various constituencies, and that is what they have aggregated to put in a motion that they passed and extended this by about 5 months. And that is the direction that I think the CBN should be thinking. Yes, 10 days is welcome, but we can do better.
All right.
In any case, all these notes are not in the bank. You go to parties and meet it, you go to a bank, they still give you the old notes. So it is not a policy that the CBN has, truly pushed to the ground. We are seeing a lot of Nigerians are having issues accessing these funds from the bank itself.
All right, Mr. Saliu.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, we are trying to manage our time. Thank you very much for your contribution, a member of the All Progressive Congress, Mr. Saliu. Thank you for coming.